Hello. You know the drill, just putting out the announcement. Great content, I know. Okie dokie. Got the announcement out there. Righty ho. So, you may have noticed that I'm on a completely different and new header. I should probably show you the other one. So, I got the previous header finished. I was doing this. Hello? There we go. On Sunday, I was at my nana's and I was kind of bored, so I decided to... Oh, shush, phone. So I decided to just draw there, because I might as well, you know. So I got this finished, which I think looks cool. I like the kind of sunset tones, but it's like as if it was a pink sun, kind of. I think that just looks cool. I cannot see anything. 1 second. There we go. I can just see that I got a follow. That's very poggers. I'm saying poggers ironically, but over time it's just becoming a part of my language, which is kind of sad, but oh well. Owie. So yeah, I got that one done. I also changed... I got rid of some gold, because there was too much gold. It was a bit distracting, so the squares on the cuffs are now black, and there isn't any gold stripes on the neck thingy-mabob. Just because I think it looks nicer. I don't know. I was planning on redesigning Arrow, but I've already done like... I'm like halfway. Thank you! Thank you very much. I'm like halfway through all the headers, so I might as well just keep the design the same and then redesign Arrow when I have like time to, because college is eating up all of my free time. I forgot to shut my door. I don't want my mom coming home and then you hearing her. 1 second. Okie dokie, door is shut. Where is my glove? Okay, so this one might be a bit obvious. It's gonna be a bit of a paradox as I'm drawing myself is literally what I'm doing right now. But hey ho. This one's gonna be for the Twitch one. I also realised I'm gonna need to add one for Artful. I recently got an Artful account. And that means new social media, new design, so I need to figure out. I haven't been on Artful that much, just because I don't get it yet. I literally just downloaded it last night, I think. Around that kind of time, so. Right, let me get on with shading. So I need to figure out how I want that design to be, because I don't want to keep making normal artsy ones, because I kind of did a serious-ish one for Facebook. I did a serious one for ArtStation, but ArtStation is my only serious social media. So I want to keep a lot of them lighthearted and kind of jokey. Like the YouTube one's literally me crying because I can't draw, which I thought was funny. But the Facebook and the Pinterest one might need to change, I don't know. It is still a bit funny though, so I might keep it, but that was me stretching. I make the squeak. I forgot to write down things to talk about, god damn it. Well, it'd be nice to me if I end up going quiet, oopsie. I'll do that quickly now. Because I'm extremely professional and I know what I'm doing. To be fair, this is my, like, 3rd stream now. Oh, I'm on, Procreate. Which is, like, extremely cheap because you pay £10 up front and then that's it. You don't have to, like, pay for any, like, monthly subscription. Like, a lot of them. Do. Where's me thingy? There it is. You know, I'm gonna leave that because otherwise I'm just gonna mumble to myself, and that is not content. Here on the Prince of Error channel, we give content, yep. And me having a bad throat. Oopsie. It's almost like I don't drink enough water. What? Me not hydrating? Shut up. Drink water. 'Cause I don't. 'Cause I'm stupid. Don't be like me. Drink water. There you go. I ended up doing more progress on my room today. I basically stuck up a bunch of my posters that I've had sitting in my room for actual years. It's probably been like 2 or 3 years they've just been sitting around. But since I ended up like having all my furniture and stuff moved around, I should probably think of I'll have the light source be my name. Anyway, since I had this, like, big move around, I decided I might as well put them all up. Because we are supposed to be painting my walls. But my mum doesn't have a lot of free time, so that's probably not going to happen in a while. Or we're just going to move. It's either we paint the walls or we don't. So I decided to just put the posters up. Because I don't want to wait any longer. So I used to have a Zelda calendar. So I ended up picking out which photos and stuff I liked. Some of them had a border, so that was awkward to cut out. And then the other one had, like, a hole in the top that you're supposed to, like, attach it to something to hang up. Oh, God, my throat is not liking me today. This is not, I can't think of the word either. Wow. Thanks, brain. Appreciate it. Why can't I not? Hello? Mouse, do what I want you to do. There we go. So yeah, cut the calendar up, and now they're all on my walls. I wish I could show you, but my camera is absolute shit. So that won't happen. I think I'll be posting it on TikTok soon, because I already did the room one. But I'll be doing that as soon as I have my Unasana's posters dealt with. Because the bigger one I already have hanging up on the wall, but it needs moving, like, slightly to the right so I can fit the other one on. Which is annoying because it was a nightmare trying to get that one hung up, but oh well. What can you do? Like last time, I really should have gotten a reference, because my shading is very much guesswork, and sometimes it's obvious. Oopsie. Oh well. Oh, I need to change the thing. Because I don't have these gold bits anymore. I know it's kind of sad, because I like the gold on the thing, but it was too distracting. The focal point was going to the chest too much. The focal point is still like very much on the chest, but again, I can't really do anything like that until I have time to like properly assess Era's design, which I don't at the moment, because college is just bullying me, really. So that'll have to wait. Oh well. Oh, speaking of college, finally got my final piece done for that. All I have left to like actually do art for is we have to do realistic portraits of myself. Talked about that in the past 2 streams. You can watch the VODs to find out about that, but I've still got those to do. I was gonna do it this week, but complications happened. I only just went shopping for everything today, and I'm weird. Since I wasn't able to start on Monday, I now have to wait until next week. I don't know why. It just has to be like that. Otherwise, I'm gonna feel really awkward, and I'm gonna just hate everything. But luckily I got the comic cover. I'll show you that real quickly, actually. I got the comic. No, that's the wrong one. Not that one. Ow. Here it is. So, I haven't posted it yet because I don't know. Sometimes when you're submitting art, if you've already posted it, you can get done for plagiarism, even though it's your art in your account, because they can't confirm that it's you. This is a stream, you can hear my voice and it's literally the file, so you can clearly tell that it's mine. So I'm not too worried about showing it on stream. But I'll post it as soon as, as soon as I've graduated, I'll probably post it, or I'll talk to my tutor about what she thinks. I really like the illustration to it. It's just like the graphic design elements of it that are really bad. Like, the font is fine. It more reminds me of Iron Man than it does, like, a medieval comic. Which is still, like, on the line of comics, but it's still to me. And then the... Like, I was going for, like, a paper texture behind it. But it looks... I don't know. I mean, I don't have time to do any more because I really need to get that portrait done. But I now can do a load of annotation, hopefully get that done this week. Because I really can't, I'm really thin time because I have to go into college in like 2 weeks, so not next week, but the week after. My college doesn't understand that I can't get any work done at college, so I'm having to like quickly do it all now. And then go in to just, I guess, sit there. Which is annoying, but I can probably get personal art done, do more of my headers and stuff. That's why I'm having to like rush and get everything done now, which is fine because I work really quickly when I'm at home and where I can actually work properly. So I'm getting on with it's fine. I can always leave the annotation till last and stuff. If I need to start the oil stuff now. But honestly, tomorrow I kind of want off because I'm very tired. I've got a lot going on. I need a break, really. So getting that comic done really early just feels so much better. It's not hanging over my head anymore. It's finished. There are parts that I don't like, but I can always just talk about that in the annotation and stuff. But it just means I can relax for once. For layers, you want to use them all the time. I don't use that many, but clipping masks are your best friend. For VOD viewers, they're asking about layers, by the way. That felt obvious. Anyway, but layers, you want to put down your line art, and then, okay, let me start over. Here's my entire process. First is the sketch layer. Then on a new layer, put the line art over the top, where it's more clean and whatever style you want it to be. Then you can either hide. I wouldn't say delete it because you might need it, so definitely hide the layer before you're certain you don't need the sketch layer anymore. Then all of your colors are going to be on separate layers because it makes shading a lot easier. Some of them are on the same, like on layer 12 here, but that's just because you have a maximum layer amount on Procreate just because of how much it can handle. So I group stuff together where I can. And then as you're shading, you can watch as I go here. Luckily for you, I just started shading, so it's easier to learn off me if you need to. But it's just, I use about 3 layers for 3 different tones. So I have a basic shadow, a dark shadow, and then a highlight. And then on another layer, I end up going through different colors for showing stuff like blood that's near your cheeks more and in your ears. And then like it's usually green, but for Error, it'll have to be more on the blue side because he's already green. But that's for like shadowy areas. That's usually used around like the beard area. And then yellow for like the forehead areas. That's gonna blend together and then put on a low opacity on an overlay layer. That just helps with colors, it makes it look more interesting for me. And then I do a final layer for like final rendering that just makes it look nicer. And then I do that for every color. Sometimes I'm a bit lazy with it because what I'm shading doesn't really need it. I feel like this music's a bit loud. Shush. Okay, I'll turn it down that bit. That's basically as well as I can explain it, and then it's just faffing around with rendering. But it is a lot of layers. But clipping masks are your best friend. They make sure you go in the lines. But yeah. Multiple layers, definitely. I kind of want Zelda music on, but I don't know if I can play Zelda music, because I don't want ads to play, and I don't know which ones have ads in them. Wait, I know which one doesn't have ads in it. I think yeah, it's this one. This one doesn't have any ads, it's great. There we go. You're welcome. Have fun with getting on with digital art. It feels a bit complicated with like settings and stuff at first, but honestly it's just experimenting and doing whatever. But for me, digital art is probably the easiest medium because I'm that used to it, and it can do the most. Digital art pog. I'm gonna actually get on with it. Actually work now. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of a bit tired because of doing that comic all day. Well, it wasn't all day. I was finished at about, I don't know, 4? I think it was like just like 4:30, like just before 5 kind of time. which isn't too bad because I started like after lunch. So it wasn't that much work, but it was a lot of like detail work. It was tiring. Luckily, these kind of drawings are easier for me. Error is the easiest thing to draw for me because it's literally just me. Like all my references are like exactly me, so I don't have to like faff around with anatomy thoughts or anything, so it's great. I'm gonna turn up the music actually because I'm remembering the first VOD where you couldn't hear the music and it was just me awkwardly singing the entire time. Definitely don't want that again. I'd miss having time to play Zelda games, honestly. The saddest thing about being busy is you don't have time to play the things you want to play. I mean, I've been playing Hyrule Warriors, but that's because you can, like, play one of the, like, small quests and then be done in, like, 5 minutes because that's, like, all I have time for at the moment. It's so sad. I mean, when I'm saying I have time for it, I mean, like, when I have the energy for it. Because technically I have a lot of free time-ish, kind of. But it's this constant thought of, oh, I've got a load of tasks to do, where it's like, it's not actual rest. Like, I can't play these games, I have to finish all of these drawings. It's a bit sad, but oh well. I'll be fine as soon as I've left college. It's like 2 months now, I think I have left, which is kind of scary, because then I need to go get a job so I don't I don't go poor, but you know. Well, I mean, go poor, I already kind of am, but shh, we don't talk about that. Oopsie. I honestly, I don't know. I think my brain just died. Yeah, I don't really know what job that I want, because obviously I want an art job, but those are kind of hard to, like, pick up straight away. By the way, chat, let me know if music's fine. Because I forgot to do a recording test, like a absolute ninny, so. Oopsie. Professional streamer here, just kidding, I ain't getting any money out of this. Oh, I found the best news out. When you're a streamer, you get these like quests to go through. My next quest is to have 5 people chatting at once. I don't think I have enough views for that at the moment. No, not yet. And then there's one to have a 3 viewer average. Okay, cool. Thank God. But one of the things was like stream for 8 hours, and I thought that meant 8 hours straight, but it doesn't. We're fine, because the other one was streamed for 25 hours, and I'm like, wait a minute, that clearly means overtime, like through my stream, so I should be okay. Because I really want Twitch to be like a full-time thing. That's like my wishful thinking. But it's gonna take a while to get there. It's gonna take a lot of me streaming and just kind of learning a bit of marketing, really. Just figuring it all out first. 3rd stream, not gonna worry about that stuff yet. It's just a dream at the moment. But that one quest thing that was like streamed for 8 hours really scared me out of streaming a bit. Because I know that some streamers do go for that long, which I think is just how. But I'm very thankful that it's over time. I still haven't had my next ocarina lesson yet, oops. Kind of listening to this music, it's reminding me that I haven't played it in a while. Because I started learning Song of Healing because that reintroduces me to the lower notes that I'm more comfortable with, because it's literally just moving my right hand, which I'm more dominant with. But it's higher notes that I struggle with, which the Song of Healing also has, because it has, like, the first part is lower notes and then the second half is higher notes, so I kind of get to choose and practice whenever and whatever I want. But high notes on the ocarina are very difficult because you have to, like, when you're blowing into the ocarina, you have to do that with more force for the higher notes, and that gets awkward sometimes because I end up, like, not doing it enough, or sometimes I go overboard and it sounds like a train crying out for help. And then it's also because it's with my left hand, which I'm not dominant with, so my fingers can't move as quickly as my right one is. I'm trying so hard to not make this sound sexual. Like, because it involves fingers and blowing into something. I'm trying so hard. But yeah. Left hand, not so well. It's not quick enough to change the notes. It's also when I'm putting the fingers back over each hole. Sometimes I miss, so that also makes notes sound bad. But I just need practice, really, but I don't know. I'm so sorry. I'm kind of tired, so I'm not able to speak properly. This should be an interesting stream. Hopefully it's fine. I'm trying, okay. What else have I done? Okay, right. There's a shop that I always go to for art supplies. It's called The Range. Why the hell was it busy on a Tuesday morning? Why are people so excited on a Tuesday morning to go to The Range to get whatever? Because it's one of those shops where it's like it sells random stuff. So it sells furniture, it sells garden stuff, it sells food. I go there for the art supplies. I think I already said that, oops. But on a Tuesday morning, what are you doing? Like, what? Anyway. But also, another rant, because I was there to get stuff for my oil painting, because I needed some solutions and stuff for, like, making the paint dry quicker, so it's a bit more runnier and stuff to dry the paints with and stuff. Just for, like, 4 brushes and, like, 2 paints and, like, 3, it was, like, 275ml, I think. It's, like, just under £70 for it all. Like, bloomin' hell. What are you doing? I sound too British, sorry. But it hurt physically to see that come up on the till. Like, ow. I mean, it wasn't even my wallet, it was me mum paying for me, because she was on about that she wants to do oils herself sometime. So she doesn't mind paying because she'll use them. But I was like, please make me pay for a bit, because that's just way too high of a number, I feel bad. Because it's a bit better paying, like, 30-something each, rather than just her paying for, like, the 60, I think it was, like, £67 something. She's just mad. Madness, I say. Tyranny or whatever, fancy words. This is what I was on about with the, colour stuff, where it just makes it a bit more dynamic. Wow, wow, wow. Oh. I just thought Epona's song is probably another one that I need to learn on the ocarina. I'm still sad that I can't play Zelda. I really want to, because I miss it. Like, a proper full-on, like, one of the older Zelda games. I probably want to start, well, I need to finish Skyward Sword still. That's one that I started, but then stuff happened. I mean, not to be mean, I love the game, but I was getting a bit frustrated, so that's another reason. But the controls are kind of shit, okay? Everyone knows it. It's cool, whatever. There we go. Another thing about the design of Arrow that I need to look at is the colours again, because the bright pink jacket is very distracting from the green. Because the clothes are a warmer tone than the skin, you're more attracted, the eyes are more attracted to warmer colours, so that doesn't help, because I want the focal point to be the face, not the clothing, so that's another thing I need to sort out. The main problem is also I have green skin, and green is a very background colour. That's why people draw like fields and stuff for their backgrounds all the time, because it's like a non-distracting, calm colour that is just completely natural, so we're all used to it, compared to like the bright pinks that are like, you don't see that usually. So the eye's like, ooh, pink! Not green, fuck green, pink! And it's, no, I want the opposite. That's why I kind of did the orange eyes, because they're a warmer tone. Which does work, but it doesn't do its job good enough. So, I don't know. I just, again, as soon as I have time to just go over the outfit and stuff and actually think about the design choices. Because I kind of made this outfit on a whim. And then just liked the first random drawing I did of it, and then it just stuck, and I was like, oh, okay, this is the new design now, I guess. Which isn't how you're supposed to design characters, you're supposed to actually think about things. But I'm an idiot and don't think, so oopsie. What else happened today? Honestly, I think that's it. Oh no. I need things to talk about. Well, last stream I just went off on a load of rants. What can I rant about? Oh, going like out shopping today was kind of scary because the range is like right next to my college where I am. So I was scared I was gonna get caught because I'm supposed to be in college this week, which I'm not because fuck college, you know. I'm very mature. That was me making that noise with my mouth, by the way. Please don't bully me. Oopsie. I think this might just be an hour-long stream because I'm already losing my mind. Oopsie. What? I went up to 83 views, like, in total? Wow! That's cool! I hope this isn't someone's first stream of mine because this is a bit depressing. Oopsie! think it's just because I'm having a bit of like week. It's not going that great. Monday was just me not doing anything except for rotting my brain cells on TikTok because oil painting didn't go well the first time because all the paints were runny. And I couldn't figure anything out. I also couldn't open any of the bowls. Oh, that's on the same layer. I'm a dumbass. Oi. But it's just all terrible, all horrible. I don't like oil and I don't like realism, so this whole thing's gonna be an absolute pain in the ass. I mean, I've got to do it, because otherwise I won't pass, which is annoying. There's like no way around it, which makes me sad. It makes me mad. But, oh well, I can do it, probably. No, that's bad. But it's just I couldn't open any of like the paints because I don't have hand muscles. Like as an artist, you're supposed to have hand muscles, but I just don't. Oops. So I'm gonna have to wait for a day when my mom's around so she can open everything for me, which is just sad, in my opinion. I think that. I think I might just have to go for like chill stream vibes because I can't be entertaining this. Yeah, I'm gonna be completely honest. I already don't like this stream, so I'm probably just gonna I'm just gonna let you watch me and vibe to the music, cause I feel like I'm just gonna come across as trying too hard, and I don't want things to get a bit awkward or stale feeling. So feel free to ask me stuff in the chat or just talk. I don't know. I'm not bothered. Do what you want. I'm just gonna do whatever. Oops. Yeah, to be fair, clouds are just weird. I mean, I learned about I had like a geography GCSE, so I'm supposed to know how they're formed. It's like wind and rain cycles and stuff. Do I give you all a geography lesson? Right. So. Right, fine, there. So you have like the Earth. The Earth is pink now, because I said so. And then you have like wind, right? So you have your two things. And you have like those things. I forgot what they're called. They're like different sections of the Earth, but it's like one wind rotates that way, and then the other wind rotates that way, and then it goes like that. And oh wait, they're facing the same way. No, they're not. That way, and then it's that way, and then it continues that way. So that's why you have like different pressure points. So like here the wind's pushing down, so you'd have high pressure because all the wind's like right on the Earth, and it's like ah. But here it's lifting the air up, so that it'll be low pressure. And then what does this have to do with clouds? Rain? Rain. Okay, you have like your high mountains. There's your sun. It's all blue. Colour don't matter anymore. Right, there's your sea. This gets hot. This is like, fuck that. I'm gonna be a cloud. That's how clouds happen. It's rain it's water that's hot. So it's like, bye. And then it floats up atop a mountain. And then that on top of like mountains and stuff, it's colder. So the rain's like, oh no, I'm too cold now. And then it pisses itself. It pisses itself over the mountain, and then it goes back down, and that's how rivers and stuff are caused. Do you understand clouds now? Do clouds make sense now? They're kept up because gravity, I guess. They're not heavy enough for gravity because it's just water. I failed science, so I can't talk about the science. I can only talk about the stuff I learned in geography. Well, I mean, I guess... No, this wasn't taught in... Why was this taught in geography and not science? And why do I only remember it because it was taught in geography? Oh, what is my brain? But there you go. There's today's geography lesson. You're welcome. I can teach how waterfalls are formed. I remember that too. Yeah, clouds piss themselves. God, I'd be a terrible geography teacher just telling a load of kids that the clouds piss themselves because they're too cold. Right, what was I doing? Right, yeah, the cake. Yeah, waterfalls are kind of similar. They piss off the side of a cliff, but it's like really hard piss where it fucks away the I need to stop talking. It like erodes away the rock and then it falls a waterfall. They're from like ravines? How do they start? I know how they move over time. I forgot how they start off though. Oopsie. Miss Rockface, don't come and kill me, please. I swear I remember my geography. Oh, I don't need that layer. I can use the geography layer. I'm gonna call this one the geography layer. Where's the thing? Oh, why is my keyboard doing that? What is that? That's terrible. Geography layer. There we go. We can remember this beautiful... Well, no, stop that. Stop. Stop. How do I get... Okay, there we go. We can remember this beautiful memory now. Blum, blum, blum. Bing, bing, bong, bing. I need to have like more interesting weeks so I have stuff to talk about. I need to leave the house and touch grass. That's what I need to do. Oopsie. Wait, I just thought, why is like the UK government telling young kids to go outside so they're not depressed, but they won't give us the vaccine because we're not on a priority list, so then we can't go outside, but then we're told to go outside? The fuck? Boris, what are you doing? Boris, lovely. The fuck? I think it might just be a way to put the blame on us, maybe. It's like, well, you should go outside because you should have had the vaccine. Well, Mr. Boris, we haven't had the vaccine because you won't let us have it. Bitch. You're welcome for that. Yeah, exactly. There was a video that someone made where it's like, go to work, don't go to work, stay home, but go outside, say hi to your family, check up on them, but don't go to your family, stay home, go to work. Because making fun of Boris is like my favourite thing in the world. It's amazing. He's so easy to make fun of. I mean, I'm not sorry for making fun of him. Like, he did some awful, awful things. Which I don't know if I can talk about on stream. I don't know if I'm gonna get, like, English spies crashing through my window and stealing my kneecaps. You never know. I don't know. We are taught the bad things of England. I only know the good things, and I didn't remember the good things, so I don't know anything about my own country, so oopsie. I just remember geography. I think that's might be the only subject I actually remember stuff from. Huh. What? Have you seen him saying he might be reincarnated as an olive? Be decapitated by a frisbee locked in a deceased fridge? What? What is that from? It sounds weirdly familiar. I don't- what? I don't know. That sounds very weird though. Okay, cool, thanks. Why does this layer kind of look like an upside down, like, pink sand mountain? Now I really want to play around with, like, pink sand. I was never allowed- I never had kinetic sand as a kid. I don't know what kinetic sand feels like. Because I was poor and couldn't afford it as a kid. Which is a bit depressing, but oh well. That'll be one of my life goals, is to touch kinetic sand. But I feel like it'd make a mess. I know it's like marketed as like, oh, it's sand that doesn't make a mess, but I feel like it'd probably still make a mess. Especially with like kids' toys in England, they always make a mess no matter how basic it is. Hog. Hang on, let me have a look for it. I can't hit high notes, oopsie. wrong with that man? Oh my god. Oh dear. Is he okay? I mean, he might have been dropped on his head at birth. I think that might have happened. Oh my god. That kind of reminds me of my traumatic whale experience. Would you like to hear about the traumatic whale experience? Too bad, I'm telling you anyway. So, I was like 5, 7 something. Before I was 10, that's all I know. And there was like a soft play area with like a mechanical giant soft play whale. So it's like mouth would open and close, and you're supposed to climb into the mouth before it closes and then be shut out by it. Which is an interesting design, but whatever. This was in Spain, so I don't know what difference that makes, but it was in Spain. But I ended up trying to climb into the mouth, but I was like way too late. So I just ended up getting lifted into the air. And because I was so small, looking back onto it, it felt like I was, I don't know, 20 foot in the air, I guess. Looking back, I was probably like, I don't know, 15 feet in the air. Well, that's not that much from 20. I guess it was that. Well, I'm 5'3" now. Little me was probably like 3 foot something. So I guess that would be right, maybe? The whale was taller, or maybe the same size as a house. So I was lifted up on like the size of a house, however tall houses are. Look, I'm not good at math. I know I sound stupid, don't worry. Either way, I was lifted up very high. So I was up there screaming and crying because I was like, help. I am being eaten by a whale and I'm too far up off the sky, too far up off the ground. And eventually it, like, lifted me down again. And as soon as I ran to my mum, crying, help mother, I was just lifted into the air by a whale. I don't think she gave much a response. I just remember her talking to other people like, wow, thanks mum. I was just traumatized by a whale. And you're like, cool, have fun. And then I wanted to do it again because it was actually fun, but my sister wouldn't join me and I was kind of shy, awkward bean. Ooh woo, I hate myself. And she won't come on with me with the whale, so I never went back onto the whale. So it wasn't a fun memory, it was a traumatic memory and then disappointment. So that's why it's called the traumatic whale experience, because it was just a bad time all around. There you go, there's the story time for today. I hope you enjoy my childhood and it probably explains some things. My phone going off? No, it's not. Okay, cool. Well, since I've been streaming for a bit, I'm in a talkative mood now, so I think I might be able to save the stream a bit. VOD viewers, I'm sorry about the first bit of the stream. I have no excuses. I'm just new. I'm new to streaming. I'm running out of things already. What other bits of traumatic childhood experiences can I share just because I can't think of anything to talk about? What's not too depressing? There was that one time that I was in the library and I sneezed and a giant string of snot came out my nose. I don't think anyone saw it, but I was very embarrassed. And then that happened again, like 5 years later, and I was in English class, and it happened again, and people definitely saw that one, so all I could do was just keep my head down and pretend that no one can see me, even though everyone could see me, and I died inside. But then I left that school. So, and I don't see any of those people. So I don't care anymore. So. Well, tell your friend they're not alone. And I'm sorry if they were traumatized by their own snot sneezes. Like, why just not have to do that to me? Like, bro, I just want to sneeze out, like, the bad germs, and then you have to, like, have a giant string of snot. Like, dude. Ever since that happened, I've always brought tissues with me. No matter what I've done, no matter, like, how clean my nose feels, I will always have tissues with me, which is always a good thing. There's no downside to always having tissues on you. So just always bring tissues with you. You never know when you need it. Because I definitely do. Oh, they have bunny sneezes? That's cute. I have screaming. I scream when I sneeze. I blame my mom for that. She also screams when she sneezes. It's like those videos when, like, dads have those, like, really loud sneezes and the baby starts crying. That's my sneezes. It's very loud. Oh my god, I wish I had, like, kitten sneezes, because they're the best things ever. Oh. Well, I'm glad you've come to terms with your sneezing. Yeah. Let's have a sneezing competition that's just used with the bunny sneezes and then me going... It sounds like I choked up a demon when I sneeze. Or they're normal, because most of the time I sneeze right into, like, the crook of my elbow, so it takes away all of the noise, so it's just like a tch, and that's it. I make them boring. But on those one times where it's like, oh, I need to scream, this is a sneeze that deserves a scream. Because sometimes they just feel better when you scream it out. Like, if you have a sneeze, just scream. It feels nice. I mean, screaming just feels nice anyway, because it's like, oh wow, I just got a load of energy out. Now I feel great. Like, scream into a pillow. It's fun. Just scream. But be careful with your vocal cords. But just scream when you sneeze. It's great. Trust me. There's a reason why dads do it. And it's not because they are annoying loud men. It is because they probably have the stress of raising a child. Well, to be honest, no, because most dads make the moms do it all, which is stupid. But to those dads that actually do their job, you are not even listening to me, but whatever. Whatever. Oh, now I'm just grossed out by myself because I used to be like a not all men kind of dude, which is stupid. I mean, it was mainly because, like, oh, well, I'm a man and I don't want to be like, well, not a full man. I'm like a man kind of. It's like being a man, but there's no effort into it, basically. Yeah, that describes my gender pretty well. But it was just a phase of, like, that transition where it's like, oh, well, there are these women that are, like, bullying people just for being men. And then I educated myself, and I, too, do not like the male species of our species. What? Yes. What am I talking about? I have no idea. I'm just talking because that's what you're supposed to do. I'm probably going to end in like half an hour. Because I'm empowered. Because I'm not happy. I'm like a perfectionist. Is like, I'm going to like watch this stream back. I ended up watching most of my streams back just so I can check audio and stuff. I'm probably going to hate the experience of watching this back. Or I'm only gonna hate it because I keep on talking about now how I hate it. I am too self-aware for my own good. I need to stop and actually get on with stuff. Right, I'm going back to the chill stream. Do what you want now. Have fun. This song just makes me so, it just feels so homely. Because I'm pretty sure it's like the Link just going down to Auden Village, and he like goes to see the goats and the mayor, and it's so nice. I miss Twilight. I really need to play Twilight Princess. It's the one game that I've had the longest but never actually played. Oops. I always do that. I end up forgetting to change my brush over. Like, I literally use the airbrush thing for that one rendering thing, and I always forget to change it back. Because I am dumb. This is another song I should totally learn to play. I mean, I'm probably not gonna get— oh, I forgot to put the crown on my head. God damn it. Which is a prince without his crown. Damn it. Oh. I'm gonna be drawing this one circle for ages. Just kidding. It's gonna bother me. Why do I need it? It needs to be there. I thought about like having a consistent crack style thing on the crown, so it like had a specific design on it, but I felt that's like too much effort when I actually have to draw it. So I'm not gonna do that. Because then I'd have to, like... I don't enjoy... I prefer it when I can draw from memory, because then it feels more fun. Because I end up getting too much of a perfectionist when I'm drawing from a reference, because it's like, oh, that's not good enough, that's not close enough, the eye's like 1 pixel too big or whatever. So I'm just gonna have like it's different every illustration, which I think is fine. It's quirky, don't worry about it. Found a Mungo's replicate called Murder Around Us. What's... Oh, I read AU as alternate universe, like the absolute nerd I am. It's just Among Us. Oopsie. Well, that sounds cool. I was gonna ask like if they're allowed to do that, but I kind of realized Among Us isn't the most like unique game. It's literally just Mafia. I've never actually played Mafia though. I don't know if it's any good. I also ended up really missing watching Skydo's Minecraft play Cops and Robbers today. I forgot what brought it on. But it was just, man, I miss those videos. I mean, I bet if I went back to them, I'd probably be a bit bored because I have higher standards for content now. But I miss when I could just turn off my brain to those videos. I haven't actually checked on what Sky's doing anymore. I know he's still making videos. I don't know if it's still Minecraft though, I don't know. Oh, remember to change my brush this time. I have now gained a brain cell. Oh, and it just died. Yeah, I watched Stampy a lot as well. I really liked his Skyblock one was probably one of my favourites because I loved when him and Squishy got together. But also there was this game he played, I forgot the name, it's like a Studio Ghibli game. There was like a mole thing with a lantern and like a big like dragon thing. I forgot what it's called, but either way, I absolutely love that series. That was probably one of my favourites. And when he played Lego Hobbit, that was also very fun to watch. I think I follow him on TikTok. I know he's there. I haven't seen one of his videos in a very long time though, if he's still doing them. Which I think he is, because if he's on TikTok, that probably means he's still being a content creator. Who else did I watch? I watched Aya's Cupquake. She was first person I watched Minecraft from was AK Spartan Killer, which I don't think people would know because he was a small audience. I only watched him because he trapped a creeper in glass and it didn't explode, and I was like, wow, amazing, because I was like 2. I wasn't 2, I was below 10, that's the only way I can remember my ages. but over time he just stopped making content, which is depressing. His Tropic Minecraft one was really fun to watch, but then he just ended it, and I was like, why would you do that? And he was like, oh, well, I wasn't enjoying it anymore. Well, Mr. AK Spartan Killer, I was enjoying it. Just kidding. You should only create content you actually enjoy, so I understand why I stopped it, but it was still sad. And then from there I watched Minecraft Oasis, and then eventually found people like Sky and Stampy, and who else did I watch? I watched Captain Sparkles a lot as well. I have such a bad memory. Who else did I watch? I can't remember. I was mainly watching like the Skydo's Minecraft group, like Jerome and Deadlocks and stuff. I can't remember. Oh, Dan TDM, watch those. I watched a few videos of popular MMOs, but not that much. Who else was there? I need to get up a list of Minecraft YouTubers from back in the day. I'm gonna just say Minecraft YouTubers from 2010. I think that's like the time. Oh, that's a YouTube video. Don't want to do that. Why is it all just YouTube stuff? God damn it. I mean, there was the Drunk Minecraft series with Markiplier, but I wouldn't count him as a Minecraft YouTuber just because he wasn't only doing Minecraft. Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember. Oh no, not Morgs. The only thing of Morgs that I watched was Pyrocynical making fun of him. Oops. Which I probably not a good thing to be like making fun of a child, but his content is on crack. Like, a very noisy, loud child. I mean, I don't watch Pyrocynical anymore just because he said the R slur way too much and it was like, bye! I do not feel welcome here. Oopsie. So I still have his U2s in the garage and I have his, like, hoodie. That, by the way, is not comfortable. Pyro's hoodie is not that comfortable. Like, I got it because I really like TV heads and I really like the design of it. But it's just very, like, scratchy feeling, and I'm like, I don't like it. I only wear it if it's, like, the only hoodie that I have that's, like, not in the wash or something. I'm kind of surprised at, like, the very offensive YouTubers I grew up with, but I'm still not that kind of idiot. Like, I'm stupid, I know. I have 2 brain cells, but I'm not that kind of idiot, if you know what I'm on about. Not trying to call people out. Because I grew up with PewDiePie, Pyrocynical, I watched a bit of Leafy, I watched Slat Now, but that's just because I know better, so I know I can enjoy his content without it affecting me. Can't say the same for some of his fans, oopsie. I watched a bit of Swagger Souls, but it was like too offensive, where it was like, I kinda don't want to watch this anymore. I don't know who Guava Juice is. Oopsie. Oh, Brandon Rogers. Very offensive YouTuber, but I kind of still like the content, so I still watch it. He's not really that offensive anymore. He's kind of learnt his lesson and be like, okay. Like the really racist stuff he's taken down, which is good. You don't want that on YouTube anymore. It's weird. I think it might have just like balanced it out where I was also watching very wholesome people like Cupquake and Stampy at the same time, where it was like kind of like in Good Omens where the child is being brought up by Crowley and Aziraphale. I feel like I had that experience. I'm a very middle person, I guess, with content watching, not my actual views. What is that? Oh, it's a crystal. I'm seeing things. Meow, 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 meow. I really can't wait to stream video games. Like, I've always wanted to do gaming YouTube rather than art. I'm just doing art because that's all my computer can handle at the moment. I think one day I might try to stream, like a Switch game. Because I might get a capture card and see how that goes. I still need that Ethernet cable though. Feels like fun. Because there's also more to talk about then, because like, especially with this stream, kind of ran out of things to talk about quickly, but with, did I hear the cat? I don't think I did. But with stuff with video games, I could react to the game more when I don't know what to talk about, which is, it's also more interesting to watch. Like, I don't want to make chill content. Art streams are very chill content where it's just, oh, I draw, you relax. I don't want relaxing content. That's it, like, probably by watching you can tell, like, how I'm presenting, how I want to, like, keep the energy up and stuff, but it's hard because it's an art stream. There's nothing happening other than me drawing, except for that one spontaneous geography lesson. That was fun. But I really, really want to do gaming streams, so I'm gonna have to look into doing that, but not having my stream crash constantly, because first stream that happened that I forgot to save the VOD for, which didn't happen, wink, that constantly crashed, the frame rate was going down. The only way I can keep having streams now is because I turned the quality down, so it's not at like 1080, I think it's like 780p, I think, and that barely just has an okay frame bitrate. Pardon me. But even then, it still sometimes struggles, which is a pain. So I just need to figure it out, really. I should do eventually. So also I want a new microphone because this one doesn't pick me up very well. I feel like I'm still quiet. Because I have to like have my face buried into like the pop filter, because if I like turn away, I'm like, oh, I'm over here. Like I'm very, like I'm just like some inches away from the microphone now. So then I have to go. Oh, am I loud and I'm just stupid? Because when I'm watching the VODs back, it sounds quiet to me. But I also don't know if it's just the fuzzy audio, because it's not. It's a cheap microphone. Well, as long as you can hear me, that's cool. Because I always thought I was quiet, but fair enough. Pog. That's too shiny for my teeth. Oh, what is that on the end? For God's sake. Oh, I can't whistle anymore from. My lips are gone too dry. Oops. Almost at the hour and 30 mark, so I'll probably... I think what I'll do is I'll finish the main shading and then I'll do all of like the awkward background stuff in like my own time, because it's never an easy thing to do for like I was talking about it with the comic cover thing that I did. Not a graphic designer, I have no idea on how you do any kind of graphic design stuff. So I'll faff around with that in my own time, so it's like you don't have to watch me struggle. I'd rather people watch a stream where I know what I'm doing, so it's not that sad. Oh, my phone's going off. Shush. Oh, my legs really hurt now. Oh, whack me mic. I ended up doing like HIIT training this morning for my workout. Everything hurts. Working out is hard. I don't like it. I'm also impatient, so I'm not like showing I don't see any weight loss. And it's like, ow. What do you mean I can't do one workout for like 5 minutes and then be extremely muscular? That's stupid. I'm suing the muscle manager. I think about like my streams is that I'm mainly comparing myself to like the Dream SMP stuff. So I like have higher standards for my streams. I think that's where I need to just... I think that's step one for improvement, is stop comparing myself to other people. Which is like rule number one for art, but I always do it. Cause I'm a stupid dum-dum. You know how it is. That is too bright. Fun fact, this is exactly what my microphone looks like, because I traced it. I couldn't be asked to draw the microphone, so I just traced it, because that's easier. Also, if anyone gives you shit for tracing, just kick them in the nuts. Even if they don't have any, give them nuts specifically for kicking in. Because, honestly, people are always like, oh no, you can't trace, that's cheating. Well, what's all the shading and rendering then? Huh? Exactly. I only don't trace when it's like the main focal point. Like, for me, well, because I'm rushing, so I traced a bit. I like traced really shittily and sloppily and then drew properly over the top. So I cheated a little bit, but it's fine. It's not a commission, therefore I'm allowed to trace. That's my rules with it. Because I'm not looking to improve for these. It's just for social media looking nice. That's it. So I'm not that bothered. Rendering. When I say rendering, I mean like lighting. So you'll see me faff around with rendering more at the very end, but when I do that, like the really light yellow and the really dark brown, the blurry thing, and then lower the opacity, that's rendering because it has lighting effects, kind of. So you have your shading and then you have the rendering. They sometimes overlap into the same thing, but for me they're separate. So like if you had a neon sign, you'd have to render it instead of shade it. I don't know why I have to yawn like that. Every time I yawn I have to go rah rah rah. It's the law. If I don't go rah rah rah, something is terribly wrong. Call help. This song is so happy, I'm in a good mood now. All the terrible things that happened this week are now irrelevant because happy, cheerful song. Also, I like how it's only Tuesday and I've already had like a shit week. You hate to see it, you really do. That was my terrible Scottish accent, by the way, and you're only getting a tiny bit, so it's not obvious of how bad it is. You're welcome. Oh, I'm doing it all on the same layer. Okay. Yeah, this is what I mean when you can, like, get lazier with your layers. Like, I'm not even bothering separating the different tones of shadow anymore because I'm getting lazy. But it's fine because it doesn't really matter. It's more the skin colour that matters to separate it, really. I know you're supposed to be like patient and intricate with your art, but I'm like the laziest artist there is. Not to be a bad thing, it's just I know not to waste my time on things. Like if I was doing like a realistic portrait, like I have to do with the oils, that's when I die inside because I have to do things properly. But here I'm like rushing the shading on the microphone because I don't have to care really. Because it's not important. Don't waste your time on stuff that ain't important. Don't do it. You'll be like, oh no, take your time with your art. Be nice to it. Be like, oh my god, take your time. No, shut up. Like I could spend so long doing the meshing properly, but I don't need to because you can tell it's meshing already. It looks like shit, but who cares? It's doing its job. Like that looks fine to me. So who cares? I mean, obviously it depends on your art style. Like I can be lazy with my stuff because it doesn't really matter too much. Because I have a simple art style. Okie dokie. Oh wait, I need to colour the line art. Right, colouring the line art and then I'm ending stream because I'm tired and I'm going loopy. I was loopy to begin with, honestly. I didn't want to cancel the stream though because I cancelled last stream and I felt bad about that. I mean, I did it because I was tired. Well, I'm tired now. Yeah. I cancelled it because I was feeling like poop. So, and I didn't really feel bad right now. I just felt kind of tired. So, I'll do what I want. Oh, another way you can cheat is don't worry about like picking out colours. You can find pixels that has the colour you need on it already. It's great. That's another reason I like digital. I mean, I draw on like small-ish canvases. I mean, especially with these because I didn't choose the canvas size. I was just going off of like whatever Google told me to do the dimensions for. I mean, they still look fine to me. I'm not that bothered. But I just use the pixels. They're right there. Right, there we go. Okie dokie, I am going now because I need a nap. Or a really early bedtime. One of the two. Thank you very much for staying around. A very weird stream today, but we live and we learn, you know? It was nice getting some more done. Like, this header is almost finished. I just need to faff around with the background colour and the fonts and stuff, and then it's done, which is cool. Next stream will be happening Thursday, 7 PM BST. All streams 7 PM BST because that's like the latest I can do to help with the American audiences, but not late enough where I am too tired, you know? But I will see you all next stream. Feel free to stop by. It was very nice today. I enjoyed the geography lesson. Bye bye!